Welcome to Bell's Crossgar. My name is Stephen Kerr and I'm here today at Bell's Crossgar to show you around this fantastic Audi A4. So here we have our fantastic 2016 Audi A4. It's the 1.4 turbo and it's FSI Sport, so it's a petrol model, 4-door with a manual transmission. The miles in this car is 50,558. An average fuel consumption is 53.3 miles to the gallon. So just even reading those figures, you can really see how Audi has progressed on with that smaller block of an engine and getting those fantastic results. Some of the great features that this Audi has are Audi Drive Select, Audi Parking System Plus with front and rear sensors, Audi Pre-Sense collision avoidance, Audi smartphone interface, Audi boot lid opening, electric mechanical PAS, service interval, stop-start button, voice control system, several USB ports, AUX import, DAB digital radio. You also have your acoustic windscreen, auto dimming rearview mirror, automatic headlights and window wipers, and so much more. So just starting at the front end of this A4, we can see our LED headlights and LED daytime running lights. That iconic chrome Audi grille. Moving around to the passenger side, just to give you a long shot, we can see bodywork is in fantastic condition. No privacy glass on this car. We can have that arranged for you just at an additional £249. We can see our rear parking sensors, the TFSI signage. Just get you a long shot of the driver's side and it's in great condition. Coming up now to the driver's side front end alloy wheel. So driver's side front alloy, great condition with a fantastic tyre. Passenger side front alloy, again great condition with an excellent tyre. Passenger side rear alloy, great condition with an excellent tyre. Driver's side rear alloy, great condition with an excellent tyre. So now we're at the rear of the car. Just show we have our two remote fobs. And we have the automatic boot release. So just coming around and having a look. Great size boot in this car. Lots and lots of space. We can also see just at the back through the rear windscreen, we have our Bang & Olufsen stereo systems. We have a stay safe, get me home safe spare wheel with your Audi brace and jack in underneath. As it is a Bang & Olufsen stereo, we can see just that cabling in and around. That is for your stereo. Coming into the rear of the car, we can see our rear electric windows. Little touches like this, just small wee tweaker speakers, especially with that Bang & Olufsen stereo. Lovely interior. Nice comfortable seating with a nice bright headline, just gives it that more spacious feel. You can also see our ISOFIX anchor points in the two outer seats. We have a 12-volt charger plus a temperature in the rear as well. So coming up to the driver's side door, just to the side here we can see our internal alarm deactivation button, our child lock and window lock buttons, our one-touch open and close automatic windows, our heated door mirrors and our electrically operated door mirrors, our central locking buttons. So this car does come with electric seats and you can see the hand controls there as well. Nice shape to the seats, which really do hug you while you're driving and just make for a nice comfortable drive. We can see here that we have our light features, so we have our automatic lights, our dash illumination, our rear fog light and our dip light, automatic wipers. And just to the left, we can see our indicator stalk. So if we take a step back just to show you the Audi steering wheel, that cluster of buttons just to the left-hand side is to control and operate your trip computer. And the cluster of buttons to the right-hand side control and operate your infotainment screen. Nice static screen there, as we can see, really does make the car come to life. Now that we're inside our beautiful A4, we can really appreciate that it is such a nice place to sit and be. We have our dash here to the middle, to the centre, And in the middle we can see that digital cluster, and it's currently housing our sat nav. And that mirrors what is on our infotainment screen here. We can also see that the vehicle has 50,603 miles. We can scroll and look through our different trip computer features. So for example, if we click here and we go left, we can currently look date and time, our digital speedometer, our average consumption, our short-term memory, our long-term memory, our energy consumption, and our driver assist features. So what I would like to do is to show you some of these features just with a little bit more information. Like for example, you have your Bluetooth, so very simple to connect up your phone with the Audi's interface and the Audi system, and you can have it displayed here in the center. Then just to the right we have our automatic connection is active, so that means that if you get in and out of the car with your phone and your Bluetooth, it'll automatically connect you back up again. And then just that really nice feature that we have the nav system there as well. So we can zoom that out as well, which just gives that little bit of extra clarity. Just also we have just underneath here our cruise control system. And then coming over now into our static infotainment screen. This can be turned on and off with this button down here. So we have that off, but it still has it displaying here in the center. So this system is controlled by our eye control system here, which of course rotates round and round. It goes left, right, up and down. And we have our main Audi hotkeys just down here as well. So we have nav and map. If we tab down, we've got telephone. Right hand side, we've got stereo, which is controlled by this option here. And then just down we have our media, so that would be like for your Bluetooth, etc. We can go out into our menu and lots of settings, so we can go in and look at the vehicle settings, or display brightness, measurement units, etc. If we go out of here, we can look through our system maintenance, system update, driver installation and version information. So lots of information to go through there. Back out into our main screen, start at the top, we've got our car. So we can select our different drive modes here, guys. We've got comfort, auto, dynamic and individual. We can then go to vehicle settings. In vehicle settings, all your standard bits and pieces. Your favourite button on the steering wheel, your exterior lighting, how long you want your lights to stay on for, etc. Your driver assist features, so we've got speed warning, so we can go in here and we can set your speed warning, let's say at 70 miles an hour. We've got our parking aid, so we've got our rear sensors and we can go in and adjust the volume. And then we've got our entertainment fader, so we can have, let's say that'll fade that down quite high just to make sure. We have our air conditioning set up, so auto recirculation of the air. Our servicing and checks, so if we go into our servicing and checks, we can see here our tire pressure loss indicator, our oil level, so we can go in here and have a look. Oil level is okay, so just under max, which is great. We can look at our service intervals. So if we go in here, we can see our next oil change is due in 1 year, effectively, or 9,000 miles. Next inspection, so that's major service, is due in 281 days, or 18,800 miles. Then we have, if it's fitted to this car, you can have your handbook. So it's not on, but you can update that down. You can download that onto the hard drive built in. So if we go back then, we have our sound setup. Now this is a Bang & Olufsen stereo, so you can really play about with this for a long time just to get the best effect for it. We also have our radio, media, telephone, nav and the map. Audi Connect, Audi smartphone interface, and then back to our settings again. So we have a closer look here. We can see we have our fully digitalized climate control system. Fantastic system on the car. We also have this 3-zone here. So if we have a look, we've got close, sync, 3 zone, or we can go just to the rear. So it's controlled by the rear then. Back up into all 3 zones, or we can have it synced just up in here at the front. So you can have it set to automatic, or you can have it set to single zones. Down below we have our drive select button, our auto start stop, our traction control, and then just the power button to your infotainment screen. You have your start stop button here with a 12-volt charger just in this cubby hole here. 6-speed gearbox, and we also have your electronic parking brake. Moving over into the center, we have your armrest. We also have your charging pad for your mobile phone, and just in here we have your USB ports. Now if we have a look in the glove box, we are able to see our Audi multimedia system. So we have your SD slots and your SIM card slot, and just over into the left hand side we can see where you can deactivate or activate your passenger airbag. So thank you very much for taking the time to view my presentation video of this fantastic Audi A4. Really is a great vehicle. So if you can, get in touch with us. Again, my name is Stephen Kerr. You can reach us here at Bell's Crossgar. You can check out our website also at www.bellscrossgar.com, where you'll be able to visit and view and watch videos on all of our fantastic stock. Thanks.